Feeling overwhelmed by all the long passages and tricky questions that IELTS has to offer? Don't worry, we've got your back. Today we'll be diving deep into one of the most crucial aspects of your IELTS exam, the reading section. This section evaluates aspirants' ability to read and understand passages in a given time. If you want to ace this section and boost your overall score, you are at the right place. In the next few minutes, we'll turn you from stressed out students to IELTS reading ninjas. In this video, you'll learn the pattern of the IELTS reading section, mastering questions thrown at you, and expert tips from IELTS veterans to boost your score. Let's get started. First up, we have the pattern of the IELTS reading section. Knowing what to expect can make a huge difference. The IELTS reading section consists of 3 long passages, and you will get 60 minutes to answer 40 questions. That's right, 60 minutes for 40 questions. These include reading for the gist, reading for main ideas, reading for details, skimming, understanding logical arguments, and understanding writers' opinions, attitudes, and purpose. This may sound daunting, but don't worry, we'll tackle it step by step. Each passage gets progressively harder, so time management is key. You want to allocate about 20 minutes per passage, but don't get stressed if one takes a little longer. Just keep an eye on the clock and move on if you are stuck. Now let's talk about the different types of questions that you might face. First, we have the multiple choice questions. These are straightforward but can be tricky if you don't pay attention. Always eliminate the obviously wrong answers first. Next, identifying information questions. Now these require you to identify whether information given in the question is true, false, or not given at all. Pay close attention to the exact wording here. Then there are matching headings to paragraphs. You'll match headings to paragraphs, so skimming skills are essential here. We also have sentence completion, where you'll fill in the blank with words from the passage. And also summary completion, where you complete a summary using words from a given list. Finally, there's the diagram label or flowchart completion, and the yes or no or not given questions, which are similar to true or false or not given, but ask you to identify if opinions or claims are present. Remember, the IELTS reading section is scored out of 40. Each correct answer gets you 1 point, and the raw score is then converted to the IELTS 9-band scale. For example, a raw score of 30 to 32 typically translates to a band score of 7. Your target band score might vary depending on your goals. Always check the required band score for your target university to tailor your practice accordingly. Now for the juicy part, here are some expert tips from our veterans. Tip number 1, skim and scan. You do not have to read every single word. You can skim the passage to get the general idea and scan for keywords when answering questions. Tip number 2, practice active reading. This means engaging with the text by underlining key points and making quick notes. It keeps you focused and helps you locate information faster. Tip number 3, watch out for paraphrasing. IELTS loves to paraphrase, so don't just look for the exact words from the questions in the passage. Try and understand the meaning. Tip number 4, manage your time wisely. Don't spend too long on any one question. If you are stuck, mark it and move on. You can always come back if you have the time for it. And finally, practice, practice, and practice. The more you practice, the better you get. Use official IELTS practice tests to familiarize yourself with the format and the question types. So there you have it, a complete breakdown of the IELTS reading section, the different question types, and some expert tips to help you ace it. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell icon to never miss an update. If you need any further clarifications or personal assistance, book a free profile consultation call with our study abroad experts. The link for it is mentioned in the description box below.